what's up everybody? Joe Cross here, the founder of Disrupt Network Marketing, also known as the king of controversy. I wanted to do this video. It's been edging, I've been getting itchy, like wanting to create this, but I need to get all my research in first. And what I'm gonna talk about today is BioReigns versus HempWorx. And I'm gonna break it down to you guys in different sections. We're gonna talk about the price and who's got the edge. We're gonna talk about the product and who's got the edge. We're gonna talk about position to marketplace, right? Who's got the edge? Profits, where you can make more money, who's got the edge when it comes to that, and people, culture, who are we dealing with when these two companies, and that's obviously important. So for you guys to wonder, why should I listen to this guy? I've been in this network marketing industry, direct selling industry. Me and my wife have been building all types of different companies. We've recruited people for Am, we've recruited people for Will Ventures, we've recruited people for Visalis, which has went out of business. So we have a lot of history in there, and we've built our own direct selling company, etc. And every once in a while, we'll get a company to fly us out and meet all the owners and check out their company, because we come from direct sales, and we've used to put advertisement in newspapers and recruit 20 people a week in an office, thousands a month. We would spend millions of dollars in advertisement. So we get a lot of reach outs about network marketing. So the reason why I'm bringing this up is because we looked at both companies, HempWorx and BioReigns, and I've had clients in BioReigns, I've had clients in HempWorx, right? And I've looked at both companies, and one of the biggest things that people ask me, especially when they hired me on and they hired my marketing firm to help them write a campaign or whatnot, they ask me, what company should I stay with, or should I switch companies, whatever, which is a very good question, because if you're going to put all your energy, money, and effort into building this company, whatever business that is, an MLM, then you want to make sure that you're going to build it and you're in the right company, right? So outside of that, let's get right into it. First thing I want to talk about is price, all right? So bottom line is, when it comes to both, Bio actually was a little less, it was a little more affordable when it first came out. Now they've compared the prices, they're about the same. I mean, for the quality, you probably almost should charge more when it comes to that, because Bio, when I talk about the product later on, you'll understand. But when it comes to price, they're pretty much priced the same. They might have different product lines and whatnot, but for the most part, they are priced the same, okay? So the only edge that I will give HempWorx is this: they have a 3 for free program, which if used properly, when I was in Visalis, we used the 3 for free. We first recruited a team of people, and then we told them to get their 3 for free, because no business owner should have to pay for the products monthly. I mean, there should always be, but either way, no matter what company you're in, you should be able to make enough money so at least to pay for your freaking monthly cost to be in the business, because if you don't do that, then I don't know what you're doing. You have a hobby. But going back to the point, HempWorx versus Bio, I will give HempWorx the edge here because they have a 3 for free program. And probably what's going to end up happening, Bio will end up creating one anyways, but for what I understand from my own experience, 3 for free, most people don't take advantage of it. So it's almost like one of those things that is great, but no one uses it, right? I did. When I was in my last company, we pushed 3 for free all day, and that's how we got people with their free product, whatever. But anyway, so point being is, HempWorx gets the edge. Next, product. This is a big one, because I just got in a fight with somebody in HempWorx online that blocked me. I think that person's name is Raymond Seagal. I don't know. It's a little short guy. He's like 4'11". I think he has a handicap sticker. He tans way too much. He bashes people that have cancer. I don't know. But anyways, we're going back to the product. So I had this big debate with this guy about the product, and he was bashing Bio's product, which I pretty much told him, why would you do that? That's not even a good business move to bash other people's companies, because now people are going to look into your products and see what the problem is with you. So anyways, point being is, when we look at both the product lines, when it comes to HempWorx and Bio, the number one difference right off the bat is oil versus water soluble, which I'm going to talk about both, right? And I'm going to have to say, after this conversation, I'm going to give the edge to Bio, so pay attention. One thing we learned about the product is, and you guys can look this up online, most CBD oils, and that's why it's called oil, are oil-based. Well, if you go do your research, and I just did a little bit of research, they're bad for the liver, or they're bad on the liver. Now, I was having a debate with this guy, Mr. Tanboy, little handicap, and he was basically, oh no, that's only if you take a certain consumption, blah, blah, blah. Look, I did my research, and it says it, bad on liver, a CBD oil, they have cautions for children, they have cautions to give it to liver patients, They said it's a potential liver toxin, and 10%. 10% of the people that take CBD oil, they have a higher liver enzymes, and they even tell you to limit over-the-counter drugs when you're taking CBD oil. Why? Because the oil, it's not the product itself, it's the oil that is bad on the liver. So it has long-term effects. Now, the debate that I was having with the guy, he was bashing bio because I guess he had the CBDZ, which helps you sleep, which I've taken it. I've gotten products from both, right? Now that I know that they could hurt my liver, I'm probably regretting taking the HempWorx a little bit, but it's a long-term thing. So it can hurt you long-term. But anything with not taking in moderation, obviously, can hurt you. But the bottom line that I want to make here is that I wouldn't want to take a product supposed to be healthy for me that's possibly has long-term effects. So as I'm going back and forth with this little midget, he's bashing BioReigns because their product turned black or blue. For all we know, he put the ink in there, whatever. But I did my research because I wanted to find out, because the first original batch of CBDZ had melatonin in it. And I talked to guys that take CBD and I talked to guys that take melatonin. And they asked me the comparison, which one you should take. And I said, well, I felt CBDZ had an effect on me, and I felt calm and I felt more relaxed and how better sleeping. But when it comes to the melatonin, that crap didn't do anything. So the first batch had melatonin in it, and it made it turn black, whatever. When you mixed it with a certain thing, it's the science. But at the end of the day, if we take a look at both, we know why the guy bashed bio, because he wanted to show everybody, oh, the product is crap. Well, fine, if you want to, if that's what you do, is use scare tactics to show people that it turns black because we don't know what you did to it. At the end of the day, when it comes to the product lines itself, right, bio has a water-soluble product, right? And HempWorx has oil-based. So if you look at that, and the science is coming out, and there's going to be reports coming out about them both. Again, I'm in neither company, so I have no benefit for me either way. I'm not part of them. I was considering joining HempWorx. I have talked to people to join BioReigns. So it's possible that I would take on one of those projects, but this is just for my clientele. This is just for the people that follow me online that ask me, what's the difference between HempWorx and bio? Well, let's break it down. So after that being said and done, when it comes down to CBD oil, you're lucky if you get a 10% absorption from the product line when it comes to any CBD oil in that's based on oil. But if we're gonna just compare HempWorx versus bio, you're probably, I don't care if you take 750 milligrams, 8,000 milligrams, you're never gonna hit 10% absorption, right? Because it's oil, right? And in some studies, they found that it only absorbs up to 6%. So 10%, I'm giving them something here. Now, with the bio, it's 100% absorbent. Don't mess with me on the words, absorbent. Which means that since it's water soluble, you absorb and retain 100% of the product line. Versus if you take an oil-based CBD, which is HempWorx, then you're only gonna absorb up to 10% if you're lucky. So when that being said and done, after breaking all that down, I'm gonna say, I don't think you guys know, the edge goes to bio. Right? Because when it comes to the oil-based companies, you know, they don't have enough research yet to know what it really does to you and what the effects have on your body. So next, position. Next, we're gonna talk about position. That means position to the marketplace, where they stand in the marketplace. Well, the argument for HempWorx is we've been around since 2014. We've already done this, and that. We've established blah, blah, blah. And then BioReigns edge would be, hey, we're just started. So you have you're free to build with us and grow with us. So there's opportunity there. So like HempWorx argument in 2014 is we're just starting off, we're ground floor, right? That would be their argument. And now their argument's going to be, we've been around long enough, we're not going anywhere. That's going to be the argument, right? When it comes to hemp or BioReigns, they're just starting out. So anytime you start with a new company, there's good and bad. The good thing is they've documented the first ones in are always become millionaires. The second thing about when it comes to ground floor, there's a chance that it won't last, right? So, but that's with any company. So when it comes to that, here's the problem though. When I looked at both companies, right? HempWorx, I looked at their income disclosure statement, right? Recent one. Actually, I looked at one that they had on their website, which they haven't updated, which says that 99% of their reps, 99% of the people that work for HempWorx, and they've been around since 2014, 99% have never made it to the rank of 5K, which is their first freaking rank. 99%. So now I did some more research on the website, and they have an updated one, which is not too updated, but it's at least more recent. And I'm sorry, the number changed by 0.5%. So now it's still true. 98 to 99% of all HempWorx reps never make it to the rank 5K. You can't debate me on that. It's in the income disclosure statement. Go look on their website. It says it clear, black and white. So all that says to me, when it comes to positioning in the market, HempWorx has had time to build the market. You would think that they'd have it figured out by now how to help their reps hit that first rank, which is 5K, which is only 5,000 in volume in 1 month. You would think by this time, since they've been around a little bit longer, or should I say a lot longer than Bio, because they just started, then you would say that HempWorx has the edge because they've been around. But when you're still around in this industry, and you've been around in the industry for 5 years, going on almost, going to go on 6 years, and still pretty much every single rep in your company, except the top of your pyramid, right, are basically never making it to 5K. So that means most people get in the business and never make any money. That's the bottom line. And you guys know because you've been, some people that were in HempWorx came from HempWorx. Some of the people in HempWorx went to Bio, right? A lot of them went to Bio. So there's movement there because what you thought was what you bought into wasn't what it is. And at the end of the day, every company has an income disclosure statement. So Bio, they're new. So you are going to create, if you're joined Bio recently, or you're going to join Bio, then you are going to create the income disclosure statement. But when it comes to the position marketplace, yeah, I will give HempWorx the edge for only one thing, because they've been around longer, they're known, people know who they are because they've been around, right? Just it's a numbers game. But when 99% of your reps haven't even hit your first rank, man, that's a problem. You gotta look. Throws a red flag for a company, right? So, anyways, next, and this is the kind of stuff I look into when I join an MLM company. So, if this is a little ahead of you guys, some of you guys joined because of the great products. Some of you guys joined a damn company because your friend got you in it. All stupid reasons to join network marketing. You join it to learn where I can make money and promote and endorse a product that you use and you love and that you actually believe in, right? That's what you should be doing. But so you're creating the rank right now. 99% of the reps are not making any money, and then you haven't even ranked up. So I have to give the edge to Bio only because they're just started out, so they get to now prove themselves to the marketplace versus HempWorx has already had a chance to prove themselves to the marketplace, and all they have proven up until this point is that they have a lot of angry people that work in that company. Some of them are a little cultish, and at the end of the day, no one's making money because it says it very clear, black and white in their income disclosure statement. Next, we're going to talk about profit. Profit is just another fancy word for, what do I say? How would I say profit is like another fancy word for compensation plan, where now we can break down the compensation plan and really understand it and who's got the edge when it comes on it. So let's do a recap. HempWorx got the edge on the price only because of 3 for free, because they're pretty much the same for price. Product, Bio's got the edge only because the product on HempWorx is oil-based, so it can have complications and you can't absorb as much. And then position, they've been around longer. HempWorx should have the edge on that one, but Bio has to have it because HempWorx hasn't proven much to the marketplace, except they were the first ones in, right? There's a lot of CBD companies out there that are not just HempWorx and Bio. There's tons of CBD companies, right? So profit, compensation plan, HempWorx, they have a car program, okay? Bio does not. Now, before you guys say, oh, see, I told you, HempWorx has got a car program. Why doesn't Bio have a car program? I'm pretty sure if Bio wanted one, they could easily make a car program. But here's what I've learned from my experience, because the last company I was in, I helped 4 people get to the car. I actually had a 20-year-old, had a BMW 2018, I forgot the series, like 5 series, whatever. I can go look it up because we did a video on YouTube, and then we sent that video to all his World Ventures old reps that couldn't get the damn car, and he wasted a year in that company. He comes work with me for 2 months and gets a car in Visalis. So that's good. We got the car program. But most of my team chose to take the payment versus the actual car bonus, because what you guys don't know about car bonuses is that, yeah, once you hit the first rank of car bonus, you go buy the car and the company will pay for it. Great. Only problem is you're still legally responsible for that car. So if you don't hit a rank, or if the company shuts down or anything happens, you're stuck with that car. And if you guys go do the research, most car programs fail. Most car programs screw the reps. The only point of a car program is literally to show off to the industry. We're giving away BMWs. We're giving away Cadillacs over here. We're giving away whatever, right? And most of the car companies, or most of the car bonuses are usually like 7th, 8th rank of the company. All these new companies were smart. Like Visales was a smart one, the first ones to do it. They gave away cars at 2nd rank, which is way more attractive because you're getting a car within your first 30 days of joining this business, right? The only problem with the car program, which should give HempWorx the edge, which it doesn't, is that the car program usually gets people in trouble. So if you are listening to this video, I don't care what company you're in, don't take the car bonus. Just take the cash, because anything could happen in your business. And here's the thing, if anything fails in the business, you're still stuck with that car payment, whether the company's paying for it or not. All right, so that should give me a note. Next one. This is a big one, guys. And anybody watching this video that's in Bio or HempWorx is definitely gonna like this one. So they have a thing called Jumpstart, right? I kept calling it Fast Start, and they had to correct me. Jumpstart. So in both companies, they have a Jumpstart program, which is very simply means that my first 30 days that I've recruited somebody or got a customer in, whatever they purchase outside of the initial purchase, I get an override off of that, a bonus, should I say, in that first 30 days of the customer's life and the first 30 days of them being a recruit. Problem is, here's where Bio gets the edge. Bio gets the edge because they have a Jumpstart bonus for the lifetime of the customer. Lifetime. That means if I get somebody in as a customer or a recruit, whatever they buy for the rest of their damn life, as long as they're active, obviously, in my downline or in my connection or my database, I get Jumpstart bonuses for the rest of my life while this person is here, right? So 30 days Jumpstart, Hemp, Bio, forever, right? You would think that after all this conversation, I might want to check out BioReigns, and maybe I can get it, because what I love about both companies, it's why I looked at HempWorx originally, and why I looked at another company called Direct Sellers originally, because they're giving away 50% commission. So both companies do that at the executive level, whatever their levels are called. I know HempWorx is called executive. I don't know enough about Bio to know their names yet, because I've had more HempWorx clientele than I've had Bio, because they're new. And a lot of the HempWorx people were all loving what I'm saying until their cult told them to stay away from me, which I was just trying to help you guys make more money. I actually did a video for HempWorx talking about how you guys are not taking advantage of this 20-something billion industry, and how you're going to drop the ball if you don't do certain things. So I love that HempWorx and both Bio give 50% commission, because that means I can finally make money building a team. I can finally make some real money getting a customer, and I can turn this thing into full time. The only problem with the both, right, and a lot of the compensations are pretty similar, but where they get the edge, Bio, is because they're giving you Jumpstart on that person for the rest of their lives, which is pretty huge. Now, next one, right, and there's more. I can break down the whole compensation in both, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to give you guys what I know is the most important, right? It's all about what you can make up front. It's all about what you can make long term, and that's what makes the decision on the money part. So now, next thing is expense accounts. This is something cool. I never heard this. This wasn't part of, or maybe it was. Yeah, it was part of Visales. They paid your house or something like that. They give you like a house allowance. They give you a car allowance. So it's pretty much sounds like the same thing. The only difference is that HempWorx gives you an expense account, where it means that they know you got expenses to run the business. They're going to give you some extra bonuses, whatever, but you don't get that till you hit 100K. Well, we already figured this out. 99% of the reps never make it to 5K. So the expense account is pretty attractive if it actually came to the people that will ever make it, because 99% of the HempWorx people watching this video are never going to get an expense account, because it starts at the 100K level. 99% of you are never going to make it to 5K. These are facts. Don't get mad at me. 99% of you ain't ever going to make it to 5K. Be mad at me about it. It's not my fault. It's your leadership, which we're going to talk about next. People. The next part of this whole conversation is Bio, HempWorx, when it comes to their people, right? So Bio expense accounts start at 5K. As soon as you've done 5,000 in volume, you get an expense account immediately. They don't wait to give it to only the people in the top. See, what I'm learning about HempWorx is a lot of the people in the top, the main people are making tons of bank. What I see going on with HempWorx is that their leadership, they're not helping people rank up. They're not helping people make money. So you're going to see a lot of people probably go to Bio, not because of the product, not because of anything else, but because they're not succeeding over there, right? When you're giving expense accounts only to the elite of your group, which is the 100K or higher, which most of your reps don't even make it to 5K, that's a problem. And when you got a company like Bio that's like trying to be their competition, or trying to be comparable to them, or trying to join this marketplace and trying to do it better, right? Because HempWorx has had 5 to 6 years to fix the bugs. Bio got to see all those bugs and then put it into their company. So they start their expense accounts for recruit or for reps at 5K. So if you got to take comp plan, I looked at it all. Where are you going to make more money? Bio. You're going to make more money with bio long term and even in the short term because they give you more money up front in the beginning versus HempWorx. You got to really build something to make any money. And unfortunately, 99% of the reps never going to see that. So sorry, Charlie. All right, next. Let's talk about people. Write this down in your notebooks. It's not about what business you get into. It's who you go in business with. Facts. That's for network marketing. That's for traditional business. Everything. I work with small business owners. I work with network marketers. Small business owners have a problem hiring good staff and finding good staff. And the same thing with network marketers. They're hard to find staff, find recruits, find people that want to build. So it's not about what business you get into. It's the people you go into business with. So I am a founder of Club 100. So I have a group of business owners that are from network marketers, or small business owners. I have a marketing firm called Smash Media. I have my own clothing apparel. So I'm not just doing one thing. And the reason why I haven't gone back into MLM is because I've been burned a couple times, if you guys ever go back in my backstory. So I'm very serious when it comes to looking at companies, comp plans, people, everything. I want to make sure that if I ever jump again, that these people are serious and not going to waste my damn time. Because every company I've ever been with, I've made money, but the uplines always get in the way. And that's why I want to talk about this. Is very important. This next section is people. Because going back to that dude, Raymond Siegel or Damon, whatever the frick, Sewell, the short dude, the little midget that likes to get angry and talks trash about everybody. Well, here's what happened to me at HempWorx. And HempWorx, which I actually I had a nice group of clients, which a lot were in this guy's downline, that were joining me, wanting to be part of Club 100. A couple of them, I wrote some marketing campaigns for them. Some of them, I wrote marketing campaigns that were in HempWorx and then switched to Bio. So we just switched the marketing campaign to now represent BioReigns, right? So I've seen the transition. And here's what all I got from HempWorx was I got booted, blocked, and bashed, right? I'll say it again, booted, blocked, and bashed. Not only, first of all, some of my clients, since they were in HempWorx, they wanted me to understand what they were being taught. They wanted me to learn how the compensation plan works, so I can help them with their marketing campaigns, help them be part of my group. And so then they added me to their group. Well, I guess eventually, after they got wind of it, someone told them, "Oh, this guy Joe Cross is in the group." Yeah, because I wanted to see what you guys are all about. I love that it was 50% commission. That was very attractive to me. So I was open to look at it and see what they were all about and what they were talking about, right? Well, once they found out, I got booted. Then I got blocked. They called me a spy. What was I spying on? For who? I'm not even in MLM. I just said it. I have a Smash Media marketing company. My wife has her own company called Nice Chris Finish Last. I have a business group called Club 100. I have my own clothing apparel line. Like, what the hell do I need to spy on you to what? So I can sell your oils? Get out of here with that crap. So anyways, so what I can tell you about HempWorx when it comes to the people, very cultish. They talk trash about people, lots of little gossiping within their own network. No one likes the dude that runs it. I mean, number one thing I get is that no one likes the dude running it. But not just him, because the guy that we were talking about, Little Shorty, he was originally going to join Bio. He was telling everybody, and a lot of my clientele were telling me, "Hey, this guy's probably going to join another company. Would you go with him?" So I had a conversation with a lot of HempWorx reps that were asking me, like, if this guy switches, at this time we didn't know it was Bio. If they switched, should I do it? Well, at that time, I couldn't give him the answer because I don't know enough about both companies to talk about that. And now I do. That's why I'm doing this video, is really to help educate the consumer that really is thinking, what should I do, HempWorx or Bio, or should I even do either, right? And one thing I can tell you about HempWorx, I had no welcome. I had no like, "Hey man, we want to work with you." None of that. "Hey, you would be awesome to be part of this." None of that. It was all about booted, block, bash, talking about each other. The guy that was running the group was going to originally join Bio, then he changed his mind. So then he ended up staying with it. And then when he decided to stay with HempWorx, now he started bashing Bio because now he opened the door for people saying, well, if he was willing to look at Bio, maybe I should check out Bio. So then he lost people to Bio, and he still does every single day. But what I can tell you about HempWorx, it's more of a cult than anything. Like, literally, when you got only 1% of the people in the company making all the money, and the 99% are literally just running around like chickens with their head cut off, making no money, well, here's what ends up happening. When that happens, you start to have a problem. And now there's, freaking chaos in the ranks. There's dissension. There's like gossiping. There's people not knowing what the next move is, and there's fear, and it gets scary. So I can tell you this, when I've been introduced to bio by clientele and by looking at the market, discussions, they answered my questions, no pressure. They broke it down to me with science and facts. They didn't like tell me, oh, yeah, that company's crap, or oh, don't talk to these people. Like, if you're part of a company where, first of all, most people are not making money, so you're always going to have some kind of drama because no one's happy there. But second, when you have a company where they're constantly making you feel insecure and constantly making you feel abandoned and constantly making you feel like if you don't follow our control or you don't follow what we do, then we're going to boot, block, and bash you because we don't know what else to do. See, true leaders, you're only a leader. Let me say this. You're only a leader when the people know you give a damn. The minute you lose your leadership is when people don't think you give a damn about them anymore, you don't care, or you don't have answers for their problems anymore. That means they keep asking you for help and you keep giving them the same pickup line. Like when I was part of the HempWorx group, all they talked about was old school network marketing. You just got to show this to as many people a day. I felt like I was at an Amway meeting because the Amway was one of the first companies I went, and that's what they say. Show another plan, show the plan, show the plan. At one time, I recruited 47 people in 60 days, and Amway, of all places, 61 and 60 in Visalis, I made 20 grand and got some cars. Amway, I didn't do shit, but I can tell you that both the difference is the same old school tactics that HempWorx was telling me in the group. Show the plan, show the products, keep showing it to people, keep showing. It's like ignorance on fire. It's like telling people, hey, it doesn't matter, just keep talking to people and eventually they'll figure it out. See, that's bad advice. Because now you got all these people running out there chasing everybody, talking to everybody. And yeah, you might get a customer here and there. You might get a recruit here and there. But you're not doing it the right way. You're not attracting anybody. If anything, you're pushing people around saying, you got to get in this or whatever. And when your leader's bashing people that have cancer and bashing people that have weight problems, that's not good. So it always comes down to who you get in business with, not so much the business you're in. Because I can be part of any CBD company that I want right now. There's millions, I'll say, take it back, hundreds, maybe thousands of CBD companies as we speak. I can join all of them, but I will look at price. I'm going to look at the product. I'm going to look at the position they are in the marketplace. I'm going to look at the profit and how I can make money. But ultimately, what's going to be the deciding factor whether I stay or leave, and this is why people leave companies like HempWorx and go to bio, because of the leadership, because it's who you get into business with. And if the people that you're in business with are not helping you freaking grow and you're not making any money, and the majority of the people that are in the company haven't even hit the first freaking rank, that's a red flag. So you can continue to keep going that route. It has nothing to do with the company and the products at this point. It has all has to do with the leadership, who you're following in the business you're with. Because if you keep following that person and you keep listening to that person and you're still not getting the customers and the clients, and you're getting more people pushing away from you, then there's a problem. There's a problem with leadership. There's a problem with probably compensation. There's a problem with everything. It just becomes chaotic, right? So at the end of the day, why I think bio has the edge is because they're not pushing. They're not trying to cult anybody in. They're basing everything on conversations on facts, right? And science has nothing to do with anything else. But when it comes to being with people, where did I get comfort, or where did I get open hands out? Like, hey, you're welcome and we'd love to have you. Bio. HempWorx? Nope. As soon as they found out who I was and what I do, they cut me off. Why? Why would you boot me out? Because anybody that doesn't associate with me or cuts me off or blocks me, it's because they know I'm going to say some stuff and truths to them that they don't want to hear. So it's better to block me so that the other people that follow them don't realize how full of shit they are, right? That's the only time people block me. Do I block people? No. Have I ever blocked anybody that talked trash on any of my posts? No. Have I ever blocked anybody that talked about me on my ads? Hell no. Have I ever blocked anybody at all that's ever comments on any of my stuff? No, I do not, because I have nothing to hide. I will tell you how it is. And if you think I'm wrong, fine. If I agree with you, we'll both be wrong. But when it comes to the edge, and the last but not least, when it comes to what company it has the edge, bio wins it again, because these are people that are actually basing everything off facts, science, and building and growth. Right now, they're hungry to grow. Where you got HempWorx has got a little comfortable, and they're fine with what they're doing because the top people are making money anyways, and the rest are not. So why do they care? You're just going to keep doing in-house consumption and keep paying their bills. But let 5 people leave. Let 20 people leave. Let 50 people leave from Bio, and you're going to see a company that's going to go into panic mode and probably lose more reps by getting more chaotic, by bashing more, because it's how it all started. You should have never bashed Bio, because now there's a video talking about HempWorx. This video is at all not bashing HempWorx at all. It's comparing the edge between Bio and HempWorx, and after everything's been said and done, Bio wins because of so many factors. But the one big deciding factor for me are the people. I don't want to associate with people that talk behind my back. I don't want to associate with people that if I decide to make a different business move, that I got to have him talking shit about me to people. I don't want to be part of a group where they're constantly bashing other people's products just so that you won't buy theirs. I don't want to associate with a guy that doesn't base anything off facts, or people that don't base things off facts, but only their own opinion because they're afraid they're going to lose people. It's kind of sad, to be honest with you, and it's bad business. I don't want nothing to do with it. Want nothing. I even have it now where HempWorx reps can't even be part of my Club 100 because those people, I don't want to associate with them. So congratulations to Bio. You're the winner in this case. I will talk to you all soon. Work your way to the top because the bottom's too crowded, and become a 1%.